Struggling seniors may not owe these six bills. When a bill shows up in the mailbox, a lot of us were raised to do the same thing. Open it, look at the amount, stress for a minute, then try to pay it. Because that's how we were brought up. You pay what you owe, keep your word, you handle your business. But today, not every bill that lands on your kitchen table is clean. Some bills have mistakes, some come from collectors hoping you panic. Some are tied to another person. Some are old. Some are flat out scams dressed up to look official. So before money leaves your hand, slow down. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not giving legal advice. I'm not telling you to ignore honest bills. What I am saying is simple. Before you panic, pay something, check the paperwork. Ask for proof, check the dates, check who actually owes it, check whether the amount is right, and if the situation is serious, get qualified help before you agree to anything. Here are six bills struggling seniors should check carefully before paying. Number one, prize medical charges. Medical bills can scare the daylights out of people. Go to the hospital, maybe it was an emergency, maybe you had a procedure, maybe you thought the place took your insurance. Then weeks or months later, a bill shows up from some provider you don't even recognize. A radiologist, an anesthesiologist, a lab, a doctor you never remember meeting, and the number looks crazy. Don't panic pay the first number just because it came on official paper. Start by asking for an itemized bill, not just a summary. Want the details. What was done? When was it done? Who billed it? What codes are used? What did insurance cover? What was denied? Then ask whether surprise billing protections apply. The point is not to fight everybody. The point is to make sure the bill is accurate before you hand over money you may need for rent, food, utilities, or medicine. A scary medical bill is not proof by itself. Paperwork first, payment second. Number two, a deceased loved one's debts. This one hits people when they're already hurting. A spouse, parent, loved one passes away. You're grieving. You're sorting papers, trying to keep your head on straight. Then a collector calls. They mention an old credit card, loan, medical balance, or account. They use heavy words to make it sound like you need to take care of it right now. Slow down. Just because someone you loved owed money does not automatically mean you personally owe that debt. The real questions are, did you co sign? Was it a joint account? Was your name actually on the agreement? Does your state have special rules? Should this go through the estate instead of you personally? Do not let grief make financial decisions for you. Ask for everything in writing. Ask for the original agreement. Ask them to explain why they believe you are responsible. And before you make a payment or a surprise anything, talk to someone qualified if you're unsure. Grief is hard enough. Don't let a collector use it as a crowbar. Number three, unwritten or verbal personal loans. This one can get messy because it may involve family, old friends, neighbors, or people who helped you during a hard time. Maybe somebody says, you owe me for that money I gave you years ago. Maybe they say, that was a loan, not a gift. Maybe they say, you promised you'd pay me back. Now listen, if you honestly borrowed the money and you know it, character still matters. I'm not telling anybody to play games with people who help them. But if someone suddenly shows up with a big demand and there is no written agreement, no account, no date, no terms, no record, and no clear proof, you need to slow down. Ask for details in writing. What was borrowed? When was it borrowed? What were the terms? Was it a loan, gift, or help between friends? Is there any signed paperwork? Also, be careful here because verbal agreements can matter in some situations depending on where you live and what happened. So don't assume either direction. Don't automatically pay out of guilt. Don't automatically dismiss it either. Get the facts, get it in writing, then decide the next clean step. Number four, utilities from a previous address. This one happens after a move, a downsizing, a divorce, a death in the family, or a move into senior housing. You leave one place, you think everything is handled, then months later a bill shows up from the old address. Electric, gas, water, trash, cable, internet, and the dates do not look right. Maybe the account was never closed. Maybe the company made an error. Maybe a new tenant used service while the account was still in your name. Maybe the final meter reading was wrong. Do not just pay it because you're tired and want it gone. Check your records. Find your move out date. Find your lease ending date. Find your sales paper if it was a house. Find the email or confirmation number showing you closed the account or transferred service. Then call the utility company directly using the official number, not some random number from a collection letter. Ask them to review the service dates and account history. If you forgot to close the account, that may be a different problem. But if you did everything right and the bill belongs to a time after you left, don't just eat it without asking questions. Dates matter. Number 5, time barred old debts. Old debt can come back like a zombie. Maybe it was a credit card from years ago, maybe an old store account, maybe something from a bad stretch in life when money fell apart. The original company may have sold it. Then a collector bought it. Then another one. Years later, a letter shows up, tries to scare you into paying. Before you call them, before you promise anything, before you send even a small good faith payment, slow down. Old debts can have time limits for lawsuits, and those limits vary by state, by type of debt. That does not mean every old debt disappears, does not mean it cannot affect everything else, and does not mean the rules are the same everywhere. That's why you check before you speak too much or pay anything. Ask for written validation. Who is collecting? What is the original debt? When was the last payment? Who owned it first? What proof do they have? What state rules apply? Be careful making promises. Be careful making tiny payments just to make them go away. Don't feed the zombies until you know what grave it crawled out of. Number 6, phantom billing and fake scam bills. This one is purely greaseball territory. Fake invoices, fake final notices, fake subscription renewals, fake warranty bills, fake security bills, fake government looking letters, fake utility warnings. They use scary words because they want you to stop thinking. Final notice, immediate action required, account suspended, legal action pending, pay now. That kind of language is meant to rush you. Don't let it. If a bill looks strange, check it before you pay. Look at the company name, look at the account number, look at the dates, look at the payment method, look at the return address. If they want gift cards, wire transfers, crypto, or some strange payment portal, this is a giant red flag. Do not call the phone number on a suspicious letter. Find an old bill you know is real. Go to the official website yourself. Call the real customer service number. Ask one simple question. Did you actually send me this bill? The real company can verify your account. A scammer wants speed, fear, and confusion. So slow the whole thing down. Now, here's the big picture. This is not about dodging honest bills. This is about not getting steamrolled. You're over 60 and money is tight. Every dollar has a job. Can't afford to throw money at the wrong bill. A fake bill, break, start over. You can't afford to throw money at a wrong bill, fake bill, bill with errors, or a bill that may belong somewhere else. So before you pay, ask, is this really mine? Is the amount correct? Do the dates match? Did I sign for this? Is this collector legitimate? Is this bill old? Is this a scam? Do I need help before I respond? That is not being cheap. That is being awake. And if this helped you, leave a like so YouTube can show it to more folks who need it. And drop a comment. If you've ever had a strange bill show up that didn't smell right, it can help someone else, and I'll see you on the next one.